Good day.
Morning. How are you? My name's
Good.
Chris.
Hi, Chris.
With Aleco Electric.
Jason Moody.
Good. What's going on, Jason?
I have two Ring floodlight cameras, wired pro with 3-dimensional motion detection, and I want each one installed front and back.
Okay. Where are you looking? Where are you thinking?
I would like to ask you, what do you recommend?
Well, you've got the doorbell camera, and I think anything past this point is going to cut out the field of view to your garage.
Do you think I need 2 floodlight cameras out here?
How much does this catch, your doorbell?
The doorbell,
How far to the right?
oh,
Can
very
you see?
little, very little. It just gets to the front right here.
I mean, it would be something to consider just because of this bay window right here. It kind of cuts off the field of view. If the camera's over there on your garage coming this way. You know what I would do, Jason? I would just stick with the 2. I would go right over the front right here and then kind of reassess and see how that works for you.
Okay, because then I can always add one right
You can
there.
always add one, but I would just, start small and kind of walk up the ladder instead of going full bore and then trying to back it off. Because you might get one in right here. And now, do you have a garage door opener?
Yes.
Does it work?
Affirmative.
Okay, so it's got the outlet in there. It has an outlet that the garage door, the motor plugs into.
Affirmative.
Okay, so presumably it's going to be 12 feet back. Now, do you have an attic right here?
No.
No.
There's doors laying there,
Okay.
so that it's similar to an attic.
But can we get into that roof line?
You want to look?
Yeah, let's take a look.
Okay.
At that garage real quick.
So we'll walk.
I can wait right here for you.
Okay.
Oh, it's open. Oh, nice. Okay, perfect. So then what we'll just do, so then we'll just run a line out here, drill a hole right in the center, and then mount that guy about right there. And I think that would be the best way to go there.
Would it cause too much damage to the wall?
No, it's gonna look just like this. You're not gonna see it.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, no. We're just gonna, what we need to do is we need to drill what you can't see under that is we need to drill a hole through here. Then we're gonna cut it out a little bit, and we gotta put a box in here, the standard light box that things can mount to. Those, for example, the Ring cameras, for example, and you're not gonna see any holes or anything like that. It's gonna be nice and clean.
Okay.
And it's actually going to be really easy for us. And we don't have to run some kind of crazy conduit because you've got an open attic.
Okay.
So that's nice. So we'll just do 12 feet. Okay. So let's go look at the next one.
Okay. Come with me. Yeah, I enjoy it.
Good Lord. Gorgeous. Man, you got a lot of little social get-togethers over here, huh?
Maybe eventually someday.
How long have you been here?
I've been in the Sacramento area for 12 years.
Okay. Where'd you move up from?
I moved here from Moses Lake, Washington State.
Okay. Most people are doing it the other way, moving out of California.
Are they still?
Oh, yeah.
But are people pouring in too, as well?
They're pouring. No, I don't. I think the numbers are skewed. Sacramento real estate's still really hot, but I think what that is, what I see with a lot of my customers and clients is everybody's moving up from the Bay. They're trying to get out of the Bay. A lot of people have went remote, and their employers have realized, look, we can keep you remote, come into the office once or twice a week. So they're like, well, I don't need to live in San Francisco and pay $15,000 for a month's rent. And so they're buying places up here. I don't see it. I don't see a lot of people coming into California. I mean, most of the people I know are leaving, but it's just too expensive for them. And a lot of the business owners and stuff, they're just like, man, I just can't do it anymore. It's just a really hard time. Okay, so I think we should lights there though.
I could put a Ring doorbell there, and we could put the flood cam here. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I mean, you're going to have to run, we'd have to get low voltage wire from, I don't want to walk back to your house and see you, buddy.
There's a mat you can.
Okay. So what we're going to have to do is we got to locate the transformer. What a transformer is, it takes the power and it steps like regular 120 and steps it down to like doorbell voltage, and then bring a wire. I honestly feel I think if you put it right here, you'd have a great field of view.
Right there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, the only reason I would stay away from that side is because that light's going to block it.
Okay.
A lot of it. But this is going to give you a better field of view.
Okay.
So that's what I would recommend. I would recommend sticking that sucker here. Because your front one's going to catch anything coming on the side over here. You know what I'm saying? So that side's going to be taken care of. Do you have any kind of power? Do you have an outlet on the other side of this wall in here?
Negative, not there. I have one here.
Now there is attic here, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and you got a pop-up crawl space?
Yes, I've never been up there.
Do you know? But you know where the little push thing is in the house?
Affirmative.
Okay. So then what will that's actually easier. So then what we could do, yeah, we're gonna have to pull power from that guy right there. Bring a line back up, over, and then drop it down.
So it couldn't go here, huh? The center of the patio, facing the center pole, but
Yeah.
do you recommend that I get a, because it's probably not going to get the front right here, because it's going to be going like that. What do you think?
See, that's the problem is the way this is pitched right here.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's gonna be a really tight fit, just to even get our box in there.
Uh-huh.
And then the size of the camera, it might limit it a little bit. I don't know.
Do I look at the camera?
Yeah, why don't you grab it? I know what they are. I know what they look like. I just want to see that. I want to hold the back side up to this. Were you in a band, play some music?
I was a drummer for a while.
Okay. That's quite the record collection too, I think. not gonna fit in. See the size of that. I need to have that much space to mount on. Let's see. What if we just replace that light with this? That way we can put it where it's got the better field of view. Just pop this guy off and put this on. It's going to have the better field of view, and this guy's not going to get in the way, because ideally you kind of want it right here in the center, you know what I mean? Because it's going to grab pretty much everything, and it'll get a clear picture of anything coming to the back slider.
Okay, will it be hooked to this light switch? Will that be hooked to this light switch?
Yeah, what we would do though is I would just hardwire it. So I would, instead of it, because if you turn the light switch off, the camera's going to go off, you're going to turn it back on, it's going to reset and all that stuff. So what I would just do is I would go, have my guy grab the constant hot in here, and then just have it always on. And then we could just kind of put like a cover over that light switch. So it would look like a faceplate, but with nothing on it. It would just be a blank.
Would it be okay if we put it to the side?
Yeah.
And run a wire so that it's hardwired so it's always on?
Yeah.
And we keep this up to the switch so I can switch it off and on?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I could go up, we could definitely go higher. I think right here would be, yeah, I think right about here would be good. Because that's a fisheye lens. It's going to catch a wide angle, so. What about right here?
That would be fine.
Okay, so let's do that.
And then maybe later I'll get another one for a front and
yeah, and then what
one
you
for
can
front
do is
there,
kind of
too.
reassess after a month or two. You can kind of cycle through everything and see how well you're grabbing everything, and if you want to add on to it from there, then you could.
Do you have access to equipment like this?
No, well, we buy it from a distributor. I mean, but they don't. We pretty much have to buy them at cost.
Yeah.
They don't give us any kind of discount.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
But if I wanted to, I could ask you to order.
Yeah, we could pick one up.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
Great.
we could. If down the road you want to add some more, we could definitely do that. But like I said, we'd have to pretty much charge the same thing they're gonna charge us for the camera.
Of course.
So because that ring is not friendly with us when it comes to buying in bulk.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the reason why I want to keep this lamp and this switch is because it's a dial switch.
Oh, the dimmer?
Yeah, it's a dimmer.
Oh, gotcha.
And there's something that happens to me that's similar to that, and I might have to demonstrate that someday.
Okay.
Do you have a business card?
Yeah, I do in my car. What I'm going to do though is I'm actually going to give you, I can give you my card, but it's got my business cell on it.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you ever want to get a hold of me after hours, I'd rather, because I'm really close, I'm right down the street,
Mm-hmm.
I'll just give you my personal number.
Okay.
And that way, if you have a question in the afternoon or on a weekend or something, you can shoot me a text or give me a call. And then because I don't carry both phones on me in the afternoon or weekend, so my personal is always the best.
Well, I
way.
see on your truck it's Aleco, so
Yeah.
Aleco electric, so
Yeah.
that'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give you my card, but just take down my personal number because that's the one that you're going to be able to get a hold of me the best.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So let me write this out real quick. Stall. So I'm gonna do 12 feet.
What's your last name, Chris?
Mulock, M as in Michael. Ulock.
Mulock.
Yeah, it's German. I guess it means stubborn jackass, which makes a lot of sense.
No, probably not. Mulok.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Um,
Mulok.
So, got.
Is there an installment warranty?
Yeah, so on all the work side, we cover our work for 10 years. Yeah. And
10 years?
Yeah, I've been in the industry almost 23.
Wow,
I've
that
never
is
seen that.
great.
Yeah, that's on the work side. Now, on the components themselves, it's 5 years, but when it comes to, we can't warranty this one because we didn't purchase it.
Uh-huh.
It's just a company policy.
I understand.
But the ones down the road, we would warranty those for 5 years. But the work itself is warranted for 10 years. So if anything ever goes wrong with the wiring or we have to come back out here for 10 years, all you got to do is shoot me a phone call.
Okay, so the wiring, and if you bring cameras, then it would be 10 years as well?
That's 5.
5.
Yeah.
But the wiring is 10.
Yeah, all the work on the work side, it's 10 years. That's why we got best of best for 2021 and 2 is because of our warranty.
Okay.
I mean, I rarely even see guys. Most electricians do 1 to 2 year warranty. Honestly, when it comes to residential.
And most of them do a 90-day warranty that I have offered to me.
Yeah.
So you do also electrical outlets and stuff?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we do everything.
Yeah, there's I'll show you something when we get through this. Yeah.
So I've got that, and then for this guy here, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to pull power from this, come up, and set a box right in there.
And you do take debit and checks, correct?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And you are licensed and bonded, correct?
Oh yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
we have to be. Yeah, in this industry, you have to have over $1 million just because you're dealing with people's lives. You know, you build a house that's off kilter, and all it's going to be is off kilter. But you deal electricity the wrong way, people are going to die. Yeah, we've been doing this for 26 years now as a company. Let me see. So we're going to do 2 of these. And then do. Are you military or anything? Former military dad?
I was.
Were you? Okay, I can give you a discount then. So let's go. Now, what was that other thing you wanted me to look at?
Before we move to the other thing, I got a few other questions.
Okay.
How long will the installment take?
About 4 hours.
About 4 hours.
Yeah. The garage is gonna be fairly simple because it's opened up and everything. Like I said, we don't have to put any conduit. We can just staple up the wire all the way to the thing, punch the hole in there, put in the boxes. We're gonna do the same thing here. We got to put one of those pancake boxes. They kind of look like this guy right here. Hold on. So we're just gonna put some of those right here, and that way it's a real low profile box that's gonna be recessed. And so we'll drop our wires into there. Actually, we're gonna have to come up from this guy here.
Okay, are you gonna be doing both cameras at once or one at a time?
If we have it depends on if we send out it depends on scheduling. So if we send out a 1 or 2 man crew, a 1 man crew, we're probably gonna do one at a time. 2 man crew, one of them's gonna be doing one, the other one's gonna be doing the other.
Okay.
So that it should even be quicker than 4 hours. So.
Okay.
But yeah, it'll all be done on the same day.
What would be the estimate cost for the labor?
Give me 1 second. I'm working that up right now.
Okay.
I want to give you a discount on this. Military. Okay, so after 192 military discount, it's going to be $1,733.
$1,733.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I usually charge $500 for the rings, but since you have your own, I only charge you $200 a piece.
Okay.
So, and I can email this to you too. We're going to install customer provided ring camera floodlights, one in the garage, period. Haven't had enough caffeine yet. Above garage. We're going to pull power from the garage door opener outlet and run Romex to the center of the garage door, mounting floodlight directly in the middle, period. The garage has an open roof, period. The second camera is going to be mounted in the back. We're going to pull power from the outlet that is on the ground, run it up to the attic if necessary. If not, we can run it straight up and mount the floodlight between his patio window and his existing porch light, period. Okay. Yeah.
You have an estimate?
Yeah. It would be $1,733.
I remember now.
Okay.
Okay. I would like to have this light operational. I haven't checked it with bulbs yet, and if it doesn't work properly, have it replaced.
Okay. So what I would recommend on that is pick out the light and have it here. That way I can charge you less. I can go pick out a light. I'm gonna go check this real quick. I have a little tool in my car. I'm gonna have you turn on the switch and I'm gonna check inside there just to see if it works. And I'm pretty sure it does. Unless this guy itself went out, because that sometimes happens too. But let me go grab something real quick, and here's your camera.
You can go through here. And it was also the dinner light above the table. It's the same thing as the back.
It's not working.
It's
All right, yeah. Let me grab a tool real quick, and I'll see if we can check that out.
And it'd be this light too.
Okay. Here, let me flip this. Which one is it?
This one.
Oh yeah, that one works.
The other two, I haven't checked.
What do you mean?
These two, or this one socket right here. I haven't checked that yet.
I'm pretty sure here. This thing off. I don't even know how to get this thing open.
Huh.
You would think it'd make it fairly straightforward, just need to change the voltage.
Would that hold something that you need to stick in there? That you have to rotate it and look with a flashlight? You want me to get a flashlight?
I've got it in my hand.
Okay.
But I can't see anything. I mean, that's I don't know. I would honestly, with this, I would just think about replacing this thing.
Okay.
That's what I mean. You know, 'cause you don't want to deal with this when you're trying to change bulbs in it. I don't even know it. Yeah, I would just swap this thing out. Easier to take it off the wall than just change a light bulb in it. I mean, all you do to take it down is you just unscrew these little guys right here and it pops right off. I don't know why they got, because it's got a little bolt right here that's going to stop it from. Yeah, I mean, if anything, I would just replace this one, Jason.
Do you have a variety of selections of?
When it comes to the lighting itself, I mean, we do have some distributor catalogs, but honestly, I would just go to like Lowe's or Home Depot and see what you like. And that way you can see them when they're on, and you're going to be able to see the light that they put out. Because all of those things are variable. The way they look, how powerful they are, what type of light's coming out of it. You know, for security, it sounds like you want it to be fairly bright. So that's what I would do. And you're going to pay, honestly, it's going to be cheaper than going through one of our distributors.
What percentage higher would it be to go through you?
You're probably going to pay twice, 2 or 3 times as much. So you're looking at probably something like that. About $300-400.
For $400, I don't know. That's not a problem.
Okay.
Would you just send me a link and I would click and be able to select on a website?
We don't really have it like that. That's why I would, honestly, I think it would be just better if you, because you're going to be able to, instead of looking at it on a screen, you're going to get to see it on. You're going to get to see how it works. And that way, because you can get pretty nice porch lights at Home Depot and Lowe's for pretty reasonable.
I don't have transportation.
Oh, no? Okay.
And I have a lot of trouble with customer service.
Me too.
But I would like to get something that has a dark antique feel like that.
Okay. So then what I'll do, let me snap a picture of this. I'll have my guy in the office start looking for one. Okay.
And same with the backyard one.
Okay, yeah, let's go. I want to make sure that works real quick.
Okay. I probably want to go with gold color or brass.
Yeah.
Yeah, on this one.
Yeah, it's got power.
Okay.
You can either put new bulbs, but honest, I mean,
Do all of them have power?
yeah, I'm pretty sure if one of them's unit, they all will. Does that mean power is coming into the unit?
Well, that one, 2 of them don't have power on that one. Above the dinner table.
They all do. You know
Okay.
what I would think though? Just because of the age of this one, it might be worth just replacing it.
Okay. Affirmative.
Now that guy's also on the dimmer too.
Uh-huh.
Did you know that?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right, switch up that other one.
This one, I've taken these 2 bulbs out that operate and put them in there and replaced them, and they don't come on. So these are out. This needs to be replaced. I do not use a fan
No.
in here. So, but something antique looking would be nice.
Okay.
Maybe something like small, like a chandelier. A small chandelier would be
Okay.
nice. Brass or gold color would be nice. I have an air purifier. It's hospital grade, so it should be sucking in the smoke real well.
Okay.
If
All
the
right.
smoke bothers you.
No, I used to smoke. It's no big deal.
Okay.
In fact, I just quit chewing. I've been using those nicotine lozenges.
Oh,
I just quit chewing tobacco.
yeah?
Yeah. I started chewing when I got married because my wife didn't like the cigarette smoke, so. And I said, well, what if I chew? She goes, well, it's better than smoking, so I started chewing, but now I just, number one, it's getting so damn expensive.
I like snooze.
Yeah, well, the chew that I buy, or used to buy, they got rid of it because I used to chew wintergreen, and now it's according to them some flavor that entices kids. But when I was a high schooler, I was like, oh, never said I wanted me some green wintergreen chew or anything like that. It was just I started smoking Marlboros because that was what was in my dad's freezer. It could have been Pall Malls, it could have been Camels, it just happened to be Marlboros. It wasn't based on flavor. All right.
Let's see. Okay, got that. The
You said something about an outlet.
yes. These fall out.
Oh, okay.
The outlets fall out.
Uh-huh.
The plugs do. So maybe they need to be fully replaced
Okay.
in this house.
Okay. Well, I mean, what we could do, how many square feet is the home?
Oh,
It looks to be about,
2,000 maybe? 1,000 something?
yeah, I'm thinking closer to 1,500.
1,500?
Yeah. How many bedrooms?
4?
Yeah, thinking about, because that's what mine is, it's 1,500. And it's a similar layout. So what we offer is it's kind of a maintenance package where we go through a home, especially an older home, because what I noticed about this, if you see how it's only got the 2-prong,
Mm-hmm.
so that means it's not grounded. Which the only way to really ground it is to rewire the whole house, and it's extremely costly. What we could do is come in, because of the age of all those, replace all the light switches and all of the outlets.
Okay.
You're looking at just roughly, you're looking at about $4,500 for that.
Okay.
But what it also does too is it gets us into each one of the junction boxes, make sure that each one of the connections is tightened, corrected, because over time, no matter how strong the electrician is, the tension's just undoing itself over the years. And then a lot of times it shows up when we have lightning strikes and the power goes out, power comes back on, and I've literally seen when the house gets surged with electricity, it'll separate wires in the box. So what I would do, just man to man, if the power ever goes out, go out to your panel and turn everything off, but like one 15 amp circuit, it's going to be usually a light circuit, and then find out where that light is. Flip the light on. When the power comes back on, just that light's going to come back on. And because you don't want your panel to get rushed with a full 125 amps right away. So then you can go back out to your panel and turn things on individually when the power comes out, because especially with older homes, that can happen. They can't take, it's like getting a big old shot of steroids right in the ass. So it's just, that's what I do when it storms and the power goes out. But so I mean, we could replace one or two if you have the worst, or we could come in and do each light switch in each outlet.
I'd like to have the later one you recommended done.
Yeah.
Yes.
Complete replacement.
Complete replacements, yeah, with three prongs.
Okay. Yeah. Now I'm gonna tell you, and you've got a good setup here. Anywhere you're gonna have any kind of important equipment plugged in, because the house isn't grounded, make sure you get one of these guys, one of the surge protectors.
Okay.
Because even though it has that third prong, because what happens, that third prong goes back, it's a copper wire that goes back to the panel, then after the panel it goes down 8 feet in the ground in 2 copper rods, 6 feet apart, because electricity likes to find its closest way to ground. So what happens when there's an electrical event and a surge, it actually takes that electricity 8 feet below your house instead of right into your device. So anywhere you've got your computers hooked up, even over here with this stuff, I would recommend having a surge protector on it, just because the house isn't grounded.
Affirmative.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I think I purchased a couple of these. These are mountable, by the way.
Uh-huh.
I would like to have one mounted in my kitchen up under the
All right,
cupboard. I'd like to have one right here.
Okay. And then just plug it in right there.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, we could do that. I wouldn't even charge you for that. Okay, so let's do this. Apparently everybody's trying to get a hold of me this morning.
Do you want a cup of coffee or tea or something?
Yeah, coffee. If you got some going, that'd be great.
Yeah.
You don't have to make any though.
Well, I'll have a cup.
Oh, that's like, you know what, Jason? It's alright. I got energy drink in the car.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't make it full fresh pot for me.
I just make half a pot.
No, that's alright.
Okay.
Okay. So with everything, you're at 6,233 right now.
Okay.
That would be every device replacement. Now that's going to take probably a day to do all of this, and the cameras and all of that stuff. So what it would be is we're going to come in. It's going to cover your garage. It's going to cover interior, exterior. We're going to go through completely, remove each outlet, check the connections inside, put new devices in there, and we're going to have GFCIs in the back. They're weather rated ones. Garage, inside the house.
The power box outside. I've heard many complaints about it.
Is it a Zinsco? Does it have colored breakers?
Um,
I'll tell you right now.
it's really old and worn, and if I have run the microwave and the stove at the same time, then it switches out, so that I have to go outside and switch it back on. It's in the back if you want to look at it. Yeah. Could you lock the door for me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Before I'm gonna check and see
Okay.
if I have a extra power panel switch here. Yeah, I got one right there. I should probably order.
Where is it? You got what?
I should probably order a few more of those. Those are the mountable power strips. That's a mountable power strip, but let's see if I have another one. Because I need that for the DeVault stuff to plug in and charge.
Sure.
And the outlets in here are terrible.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just old. And we're gonna come in here. Even all these switches, we're gonna replace them. We're gonna update them too. So it's gonna look nice and modern. It's gonna have the rocker switch on it instead of this thing right here. It's just gonna be like the big square rocker. We push it up, push it down. I prefer those. I don't like the digital ones or the. Alright, so let's go take a look at that panel. I have a feeling.
Oh, I have another. I have two extras, mountables, power strips. And for a new power panel, I would need to get a permit, right, from the county?
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we do all that. We include that in the price. I have a permit guy at the office.
Uh-huh.
And that's all he does is works on permits all day.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, that's a good so I can tell by shape. Yeah, these are extremely dangerous too. Yeah, you can look these up online, ZINSCO, and they're extremely dangerous.
So if you replace it with a safer one?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's, I mean, but for this, just to let you know, you're looking at what size is it? 100 amp. So you're looking at about 5,800 to replace that. I'm gonna take pictures though, just so I have them in my system for it. Are you? You're overhead. Okay.
That taken care of too.
What does all that go to?
But
What do you mean that taken care of?
no, I'll take care of that. I was just talking to myself. And the box comes with an ability to put a padlock on it, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Here, let me stand right there for a second.
Sure.
I'll take a picture of this. This is just photos that Smud wants. In fact, they're probably gonna come out and take some more. Okay, so for everything that we've covered so far, it's 12,668. Actually, that's not true. Hold on a second. Let me redo your military. So zero you out. Where we at? 60. So. So you're at 11.5.
Affirmative. Okay.
And then what I can do is I can send this to you. And I mean, now this guy right here, we would come out and do everything else. We're going to have to wait for SMUD to give us the permit on that. So it can take 6 to 8 weeks just for them to okay it. So we would come back for once we get, because what we're going to do the minute I hit send on this, my guy in the permit office, he gets the request to send in your permit. He's got your address, all my photos and everything. He sends it in that day. But it could be up to 6 to 8 weeks because SMUD's really backlogged right now with all the flooding. You know, there was one house I was at a week ago that had 34 trees down. And it just completely wiped out his power system. And SMUD's still kind of coming back from all that right now. And so it could take 6 to 8 weeks just to get the permit. Everything else we would come out and try to nail out in a day or two. Once we get that date, my guy's gonna call you from the permit office. His name's John. He's gonna say, hey, we got a date from SMUD. This is the date. What they're gonna do is they're gonna come out, they're gonna disconnect your power. We're gonna cut out this box. We're gonna install a new box and a new riser right here. And then it'll all be done in that day. We call SMUD, say, okay, we're ready to power back up. They come back out that same day. They do an inspection on our work, and then they turn the power back on.
So John's the representative, correct?
Yeah, he works in the permit department. Yeah.
Oh, and he will call me
When we get a date from SMUD, we can start all
Okay.
this other stuff probably within 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
We could come in, do the device replacement, get your Ring doorbell set up, and all that other stuff. But it was just us having to wait on. Because if we didn't need a permit, we could do it that day. You know.
So I would have to wait 6 to 8 weeks to get started on all this?
No, we could start everything else within 3 days.
Okay.
Once we get the permit and the date from SMUD, then we'll just come back out and put the panel in.
Affirmative.
So everything else would be wrapped up before we got to that panel.
Okay, I have a couple of other questions. Do you by chance do anything with appliances?
No, we
Major
don't.
appliances, okay.
No, unfortunately.
Another question. Well, my debit card allows me to make a purchase of $10,000 per day.
Okay.
If
Well,
I-
so what we would do? How about this? So what we could do is I would just take 10% today. So that would only be $1,200 today, and then we would collect half of it the first day of work, and if there's a second day work, we collect 40%, and then 10% when we set the panel.
Affirmative, okay.
Yeah, so we could kind of spread it out for you like that.
Excellent. Okay. Do you have any knowledge of anybody who handles appliances or fencing as well?
I've got a fencing I have to go grab his phone number. I have a fencing contractor that lives right next to me, and so I could talk to him, and I can shoot you his number.
Okay.
In fact, he was loaded up, getting ready to do a job this morning, and he's always busy, and he's got he does really good work. I've seen what he did in his own
Excellent.
place. Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. Because this neighbor here will pay for half, and this neighbor here
Will
pay for nothing. And the boards are coming down, and a cat comes in to hunt the birds and stuff.
Really?
Yes.
Well, at least you got one there that's working with you.
Yeah. Well, he might change his mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'll talk to him eventually about that.
Let me make sure I have your email real quick.
And I have two appliances in there that I have to refuse to hook up because it's kind of suspicious.
What do you mean?
Suspicious. That desk that's in there.
Okay.
That's a antique French desk.
Uh huh.
I didn't open it right away because I was suspicious to the delivery.
Really?
And then it smelled like a dead animal in the garage 2 or 3 days later.
Yeah.
And so there's probably a dead animal in the desk. And the refrigerators were damaged, one of them, but the packing was not so damaged. It was pretty fresh. And they demanded, when I wanted a refund, they demanded me to open it and look at the serial number inside the refrigerator.
Yeah.
And I said, no, just give me a refund. So I don't want to hook those up.
Right.
But I would like to order appliances. If you know of anybody that wants
Well,
to.
the best thing I could suggest, because you can go online to HomeDepot.com.
They're not good to me.
No.
No.
Have you tried Lowe's?
They're not good to me either. Customer service is terrible to me.
Yeah. I can check around,
Okay.
look into it for you, and then get a couple numbers. See where
Excellent.
we can go from there.
Yeah, because I would like to replace all the appliances in the kitchen and
Okay.
possibly the washer and dryer in the laundry room.
Okay.
In the garage.
Yeah.
Actually.
Okay.
So I know exactly what I want.
Okay. Well, that makes it helpful. So yeah, I know there's a couple. I got to get their phone numbers. I know there's a couple of good appliance places that are really customer service oriented. They've been around here for 50, 60 years. So.
Excellent.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so I just need to pay 10%.
Yep.
And then get a business card from you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to do that?
Yes.
Let me call scheduling right now. See when we can start a rewire or start the device replacement. Here, I'm gonna go out and get my card to you real quick.
Would this switch be replaced with a dial too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it would be a dimmer.
A dimmer, yeah.
Yeah, and not. Are you stuck on? You want a dial?
Dial? What's that?
Are you stuck on wanting the dial dimmer instead of just it could be just a different looking dimmer switch?
I'd rather have a dial.
Okay, I can put that in.
Okay.
Hey, when can we do a device replacement up in Carmichael? Okay. So here, why don't you write down my phone number, my personal?
Okay.
Because that's the better way to get a hold of me, especially if you have a question or you want to touch base. 916-223-7170.
Okay.
And then there's my work information.
Okay. Do you by chance handle like something like installation of a security door?
No, we don't.
For the front door?
No. I'm actually looking for a contractor for myself because I'm getting one put in. So when I find who I'm going to use, I can pass that info on to you. Because we're looking for our door isn't even this steady right here. It's not even that solid. And so ours it has more glass on it, so you could just punch right through and get our door. So that's my next step. But I'm in the middle of a bathroom remodel right now. My bathroom went catastrophic on me. So it's my guest bathroom. It's all gutted out, and you gotta love old homes.
Do you think this is unsafe?
If anything, I would just think about getting that. When you say security door, are you talking about the screen, the metal screen?
I'm talking about the type that swing open, and they swing open going out, and when they're closed, you can see the person standing there, but they can't see you.
But it's like the metal screen ones?
The metal screen was exactly like the neighbor across.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's what I'm getting on my house.
Excellent. If you find someone, send them my way.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I mean, my door's not even as solid as yours. Honestly, they wouldn't even need to kick out my glass. They could just punch through my door. Or kick my door down.
Okay. Yeah, excellent.
Okay. So we would be able to start Tuesday the 6th.
And it would be for how many days?
Now that we've changed the scope of the project, it could be a day and a half, give or take. It's going to probably take a day just to do the device replacement. So we might have to come back the next morning and set up the camera equipment and all that stuff.
Okay. So the first thing will be device.
Yeah.
Equip, and then
get that done and just see where we sit after that, because that usually takes us a pretty good full day.
Okay. How easy is it to get another garage door opener of someone else's?
What do you mean?
Well, I have a garage door opener for that, and many people have lived here. And do you recommend that I change my garage door opener?
No. Does it work? It seems like it worked well.
It works fine, but the problem is someone might have a copy of one. Of an opener. The remote control.
What I could do is, while my guys are here, do you have your remotes?
I have one remote.
So what I could do is I could have them go into the dip switches in the unit up there, and then in your remote, and sync them up, change them. because that's basically all it is. There's 4 little dip switches that you can put in all different sequences. You match that to your remote, and then it changes it from just the standard one that comes with the door opener.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And I wouldn't charge you for that.
Oh, excellent. That's
Yeah.
great. Reset, remote, garage, door, opener. Okay.
So do you want to start on Tuesday the 6th?
Affirmative.
Okay, so let me, okay. We're also going to do a complete device replacement. Oops. Device replacement. Decora white. Period. Please bring a dial dimmer switch for the back porch. Period. We're also going to customize the dip switches in the garage door opener and remote control. Period. We are also going to replace customers' unsafe Zinsco electrical panel. $100 amp surface mount overhead. Period. Okay. So what I'll have you do, sign.
Do you also install smoke alarms
Mm-hmm.
and carbon?
Mm-hmm.
How many would I need in this home?
Well, you've got one there. You should have some. Do you have some in the rooms?
I think there's one in each room. I took them down.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I took them down.
Are they hardwired or battery powered?
I believe they're battery powered.
Okay. I mean, I could have them throw some more on the truck and just put, because I think, I mean, for what you, if you've got them in the rooms and you've got them in the hall, that's really the only place you're going to need them.
Okay, I don't need it in the living room or the...
I wouldn't, no.
Okay.
I mean, you could put one, yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, it's not really code to have them in the living room, so that's just a matter of preference. So if you want one in here, we could put one, but it's not really a code issue, so that's just kind of something up to you. Do you want to put a couple more in here? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Would cigarette smoke make it go off?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. So that's something to contemplate. So I would kind of just keep with what you got then.
Affirmative. Maybe I should put one in the dining room.
Yeah, cigarette smoke's going to set it off though.
That sucks it up.
Yeah, okay. So then we could just put a battery powered one in here.
Well, what would it be a lot of trouble to hardwire them?
No, we could hardwire it right here. We could drop a line from here to there, put one right here. Want to do that?
Yeah. Could we do to them all?
Yeah. All right, this thing's gonna die on me. Can I actually? Do you have an Apple charger, I believe? Like a phone or an iPad?
Yes.
That way I can just set this down and we can go get some.
Here you go.
This thing didn't charge on me last night. It sucks up so much power.
You can have a seat if you
Oh,
like.
you know what? This isn't the right one for it.
What type do you
It's
need?
the C, Type C.
Type C.
Yeah. No, it's all right. I'm gonna go put this in the car for a second.
Try this. This should be the same, but I think this is C.
No, that's for the. Those are for the Apple phones. It's got this. It's not. It's like that one.
Okay.
So let me just go set it in the car, and I can do the rest of this on my phone because I've got the same system in my phone. Yeah, I'm just letting you know it's going to take. This is adding to the time as far as how many days it's going to take us to complete this. So now we're probably going into like the 3-day mark.
Okay.
Just to let you know.
Okay. Would it be starting in the morning?
Yeah, we start between 8 and 9 in the morning,
Uh-huh.
just to get here nice and early, and then we try to knock out as much as we can. You know, once they get a good rhythm going, I'm hoping that they can kind of move fast. But when it comes to crawling up in the attic and dropping the circuits for the smoke alarms, that's just going to take a little. That's probably going to take its own possible day,
Affirmative.
especially with the amount. So,
Do you just if you think about it, you could refer someone to me because I need home insurance as well.
okay. Well, that's another area I'm pissed off with my homeowner's insurance because they haven't. Like I said, my bathroom went catastrophic, and they told me that, oh, sorry, we don't cover that because it's been leaking for longer than 3 weeks. And we've just bundled ours with our car insurance and all that stuff through Geico, which it's not Geico, it's some sort of other company. So I've heard, since you're former military, USAA is really good. USAA is probably one of the best. And I'm going to actually apply for them too. My dad was military, I wasn't. But the sons of military can also apply. So USAA and then Nationwide is what I've heard.
Okay. Nationwide wouldn't pick up the phone when I called.
No.
And Allstate took my money and didn't give me the insurance, and they lied to me and lied to me and lied to me when I called customer service.
Really?
Yes. And I would like to insure this house up to $1 million. That's all.
Yeah.
It's really simple.
Yeah.
But the thing is they don't want to give a contract. They don't like to. They
Yeah.
don't like to give you the terms of service.
Right, right.
They don't like to do that with internet service as well.
Interesting.
Yes, because there's stuff in the terms of service that
It gets them out of stuff.
well, there's some really scary stuff in there, and you can't download it. It's not in PDF form when
Right,
they send
right.
it to you. So you got to screenshot the email as you clicked on hyperlinks. There was one more thing.
Okay, so let me go. So let's look at, because I gotta get some measurements. So we're gonna do. We're also going to hardwire a smoke detector in the dining room from the outlet to the left of the back slider up to the top and just place it right up. To the left side of slider. So we're going to change So how many rooms do you want a smoke detector in?
4 rooms and the dining room.
5 smoke detectors?
Correct.
Do you want us to do the combination detectors where it's carbon monoxide and smoke?
What do you recommend?
I would recommend doing that because you don't have any carbon monoxide in here.
Okay.
Any detection.
Okay. Yes, I'll do that.
Okay.
So there'll be combination ones, right?
Right.
Okay. Do you know any professional?
Can we look at the other rooms you want the detectors in? I got a timer on that whole tower.
Of course.
And this guy. Ruby's coming straight up from there. There's probably an outlet right here, right?
Yeah, this light is really dim in this.
Yeah,
room.
there's a this one right there. Okay. Oh, and I forgot to mention that. So with the back porch lights, since I have to shop for them, we're probably going to install those when we install the panel. Because I've got to take time to find them and stuff like that, and make sure that you like them and stuff.
Affirmative. You
Okay.
might have to remind me.
Okay.
And these light fixtures, if they're too dim, I would like to have them replaced. This one's really terrible. It takes like 30 seconds or a minute for it to brighten up.
Okay.
It's really a strange light. This is okay. I had some painters come.
Uh-huh.
And they took these down and
Never put 'em back up.
Never put them back up. You can still see the blue paint, and they did a horrible job and took my money. And they did the same thing in my bedroom with the switches and outlets.
This one we could just wire right here from the light switch and just put it right here, because that's usually the new codes. They like them right inside the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
So if smoke comes from another room, the minute it hits the room that you're in, it's going to go off.
Okay. Is it okay if I ask to have these removed, like the old ones, like panels and stuff like that?
Yeah, I could take those off.
Okay.
Yeah, we could take those off. All right. So. Let's see here. Okay, so we're up to 14,000 now. Just to let you know. So what we would do is I would take 1,400 today, then 50%. So the 50% of the remainder on the first day work, 40% when we're done with the work, and 10% when we're done with the panel.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. And the
So it's basically 10, 50, 40, 10.
the electrical outlet plates and all that, they didn't put on there. This was green.
Yeah, we're gonna redo all those.
Okay.
Yeah, every outlet in your house is gonna be redone. It's gonna have a faceplate on everyone.
Affirmative.
Okay.
Not a problem.
We are going to place hardwired smoke detectors in each room, coming off closest power source through attic. Period. With a total of 5 combination carbon monoxide and smoke detector. Okay.
that light right there
Uh-huh.
is too dim.
Okay.
It's very dim.
Yeah.
I can't see when I work with linens and stuff in the dark.
Okay.
And that ADT stuff,
Uh-huh.
I like to have that removed. All
Well,
these.
oh, this is actually a carbon monoxide detector.
Is it?
Yeah. No, that's actually good. That's a carbon monoxide detector.
That's ADT right there.
Yeah, this is ADT.
And that right there?
I mean, we can take it down, but there's still going to be, I'm going to let you know now that there's still going to be the screw holes in the wall.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. A47, blue. It's a blue label.
Yeah.
Code blue for a 4 and a 7, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to replace rear porch light, comma, front porch light, comma, front porch light. Ceiling fan with antique-ish. Okay. All right.
A couple other things.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to have a light fixture put up there.
Okay.
Something maybe with an antique feel would be nice.
Okay.
That kind of matches the color of the table.
Okay.
Kind of a dark antique,
Okay.
maybe Gothic.
So these, just to let you know, these I can, We'll do these the day that we put in the panel because we've got to order it and it's not going to be here by the 6th. I just want to let you know that
Not
now.
a problem.
So one there.
And the light in my bedroom that's on the ceiling with the fan, I don't use the fan.
So you just want that replaced?
Yes, with something similar to this. That'd be for the master bedroom.
So here what we'll do, even though we won't have the light ordered yet, I'm going to have the box, I'm going to run the wiring and everything for it. So it's ready to go. All we got to do is put the light in when it comes.
Affirmative.
Okay?
Okay.
So what we'll do is we'll set, what is that? Is that just control an outlet? That switch?
No.
Probably just controls an outlet.
That's
That's
taped. Someone taped it so.
yeah, so I bet it controls an outlet on this wall. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna make this a double. It's gonna have basically, it's gonna be one fixture, but it's gonna have two switches on it.
Mhm.
We'll leave this one alone, and then we'll put the light on this one.
Is it possible that we could remove that does that? Remove that. The switch that controls an outlet. I do not want that.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so what we'll do is whatever this is, I put it in the notes right now. We're gonna replace that with a hard, just where it's gonna be constantly on. You're not gonna have to worry about a switch. Then we'll use this to power up that light.
Affirmative. Do you can you also inspect the house fan, the whole house fan. That's the control right there, and it gets hot over a period of time. When it's
How
on.
old is it?
Probably pretty old. It's
Yeah,
been there
it
since.
it looks like one of the first generations, especially because nowadays, well, I don't know why they dropped it down like that, unless there's just not the room up there. I mean, there's not really much. I mean, we could look at the wiring from here to there, but as far as the insides and the motor and all that stuff, honestly, I would just say run it until it stops working, and then once it stops working, just replace it because it's probably getting close.
Should we replace that
The
controller?
thermostat.
They know the controller of this.
Now this is for the house fan. Oh, that's really old. I wouldn't, Bro. I mean, if you don't like the look of it, but Brown's actually a really reliable manufacturer. I use their controls for a lot of different things. I just don't see the need to right now. What gets hot?
The box.
Oh, this gets hot? It's not, no, I don't, I think it's probably, I mean, it might be warm to the touch, but really all the power, because all this is low voltage wiring from here up, well, it might be regular, from here to up there. The real electrical work is going on in the motor of that fan. So the real electrical work is up there. The real, all the cycling of the electricity and all that stuff, that's all going to be up there. So that's where, and because what's going to happen is your motor's just going to go out one day. And then at that point, that's when you would replace it.
Affirmative. Okay. Do you specialize in smart thermostats?
Yeah, we could put one in here.
What does a smart thermostat offer?
Really, it basically, there's different ones do different things. I don't like the one that I have. I got it free from a friend of mine. It's a Google Nest, and they're horrible. I really like Honeywell, but really it's going to look nice, be contemporary, and it's going to have a bigger screen so you can clearly see things. You can also work it from your phone too.
Honeywell would be good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. We're also going to install a digital Honeywell thermostat. Period. Okay, I think we got everything. So now,
There's a couple more things.
okay.
Yeah. The garage. It's a lamp that lights up the garage.
Okay. Oh, it's one of those.
Yeah. And I would like to have like
All right.
a light that probably
Right in the middle.
right in the middle. Yeah.
Like a 4-foot LED. So it's like, it looks like the fluorescence, it's that long, 2x4.
Uh huh.
Like
Yeah.
one of those up in there?
Yes.
Okay, and then we could just run it right off that. Well, we do gotta. So where's that get plugged into? Oh, that's it. Wow, that's stupid.
Yeah. And this outlet is burned out.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna replace all those anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, all this stuff's gonna get replaced.
Even the dryer, the 220.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay.
Yep, we're gonna go through there, check all that stuff. And that's all the 220s, all the 120, or all the 240, yeah, everything. Okay, so hold on a second. We're gonna do. we are going to install a light in the garage, a 2x4 LED fluorescent equivalent. Okay. And what's next?
When you,
Uh-huh.
the remaining light fixtures that are gonna be left alone,
Uh-huh.
can you replace all the bulbs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Hold on a second. Sorry. Lighting. Okay, so that light bulbs. Okay, so we're up to 16,554.
Affirmative.
Oh, I didn't put the garage light on.
Okay, we can go and get warm.
Yeah. All right. So is that everything?
Well, just a few more questions.
Okay.
Do you by chance have anything or any way possible to have the home, not the garage, just the home, to be weather insulated?
We don't offer that. No. I mean, we're going to make sure that we have, install exterior rated outlets and stuff like that outside. But we're just pretty much an electrical contractor,
Affirmative.
unfortunately.
Okay. And and if you know anybody that does
Yep.
insulation in the walls,
Yeah, I'm going to call our guy that runs our financing because he does financing for different construction companies and see who he recommends in this area.
also for landscaping.
Okay. Let me grab. I gotta grab something real quick. So you got my card there. I'm gonna go grab my tablet now. Grab me a nicotine lozenge.
hard to be around cigarettes, huh? When you smoked at one time.
Well, it's not the same. It's just the nicotine, and I just stopped chewing like a day or two ago. So
Yeah.
I'm just tapering myself off with these guys. Hold on a second. I gotta rewrite some of this because I lost a bunch of the notes when I transferred devices. Okay. We are going to install a digital Honeywell thermostat. Period. We are going to replace existing light bulbs. Period. We're going to order a simple antique-ish chandelier to replace customer's ceiling fan. Period. We're also going to replace one of the lights in the bedroom with an LED equivalent. Period. We're also going to replace customer's hall light. Period. The lights that need to be ordered will probably have to be replaced with the electrical panel, as we have to wait for them to come in. Period. We're going to install a 2x4 LED light in the garage, ran to the switch next to his garage home door into the kitchen. Period. There's a switched outlet probably behind the TV. We are going to terminate the switch function and use that light switch to install a light in the center of the living room. Period. This light will be ordered. However, we are going to go cut in the box and wire in the circuit. That way we can just place the light when it comes in. Period.
Would that be okay if I put a dial dimmer on there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Excellent.
We're going to order a dimmable light for the living room, as well as put a rotary dimmer on it. Period. We're also going to replace the rotary dimmer that is currently on his back porch with a new one. Same style. Period.
Also, the lights on the patio,
Mhm.
only the middle one comes on.
Yeah.
Is there any way we could check the functioning and make it function so all the lights come on?
Yeah, we can troubleshoot it and see what's going on with it.
Okay.
Okay, so we're also going to troubleshoot the back porch and assess why the rest of the lights are not coming on and apply a basic repair. Period.
And just if you did not register the one in your tablet that you're using, the master bedroom fan and light was to be replaced as well.
The fan is?
The fan that's above and the light fixture, I want it replaced like the one in there.
Okay. Like the one in the kitchen right there, dining room?
Yes. And with a rotary dimmer would be nice. This one too with a rotary.
I don't know, the fans aren't going to be able to be on the rotary dimmer.
They will.
We would have to wire in a separate switch.
I don't want a fan.
But in there you did, I thought.
I do not want a fan. I want that removed and that removed.
Oh, and you just want the same lights that's going to be in here in that room as well.
Chandelier in my bedroom? No. I do not want a chandelier in my bedroom above my bed.
So you want us to take that one down?
The one in the master bedroom?
The chandelier. Which one did you want us to put a light in? There.
There, yes.
And then
And there would be an antique, kind of a gothic dark color. It doesn't have to be antique, but antique looking.
right.
And chandelier, and in here, I would like to have this fan and this light removed and have a light replaced there with something that kind of has an antique feel.
Okay. We're going to remove customer's ceiling fan in the dining room and replace it. Period. Installation will pending order and delivery. Period. We're going to do the same in the master bedroom. We are going to remove the fan and install a light. Period. Both lights will be a dark antique-ish look. Okay, so we got the second camera, we got the rotary dimmer, replace existing bulbs, the light that needs to be ordered. Okay. So I got that. I got the light in there, the light in the hallway. Did I get that on here? Okay, so let me look at this.
Can a chandelier have a rotary dimmer?
Yeah, as long as it's dimmable. It might be hard to find a dimmable light in that antique-ish look. I'm just kind of letting you know now.
Okay.
So I'll look. I might have to go online to source them out. But yeah, let me.
And if I wasn't paying attention to you logging it in, also for this master bedroom, a dimmable rotary dimmer.
In here?
Yes.
Okay. And you want the rotaries?
Affirmative.
So one, replace one on the back, one in the living room, and then one in the kitchen.
In the dining room?
Yeah. Did you want that on the rotary dimmable?
Affirmative. And the master bedroom.
The master bedroom, comma, the light above dining table, comma, the light in the living room, comma,
I think that's it, except
oh, so we just need to have 4 switches because we're going to be replacing that one. So the master bedroom, okay, so then that's why I said 4. Okay, gotcha. The rotary dimmer on the back porch are all going to be rotary dimmables, period. We're going to do a complete device replacement on all light switches, interior, exterior outlets, period. Okay. Cameras, devices, rotaries, existing light bulbs, ordering lights, chandelier, ceiling fan. Ceiling fans are going to be removed. All right, so now we're up to, let's see where we're at, 17,144.
okay. Is at night when it's dark, this light switch here it's in a hidden place, which is kind of goofy, and it doesn't light up the area over here at night. Better if it was like up here or something.
Yeah, I know it's in an awkward position, but you're gonna have an ugly hole there if we move it. You know, I mean, the best thing I could recommend is just getting 2 different lights in here that are brighter.
Okay.
That's what I could recommend.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you want them bright? Do you want them like that bright?
Affirmative.
Okay. We're going to order 2 pendant lights with daylight light spectrum, period.
These don't come on for some odd reason. They might be dead bulbs. So we might want to troubleshoot these.
Oh yeah, those things are junk. Okay, I'll put that in here. These lights also will be installed with the panel, as they will pend. Okay. Well, we're also going to troubleshoot lights that are out in the kitchen area, period. Okay, I think I got everything.
Okay. I asked when I called
Mm-hmm.
to have this appointment. I asked if they could install a spotlight
Yeah. I mean, what kind of spotlight are you thinking?
A spotlight where I could hit a switch right there where the other light switch is.
Uh-huh.
And it wouldn't be a dial. It'd be just on and it shows the yard. And it would be at the end of the roof of the porch. Patio, I should say.
Okay.
So that I could see, have a clear view of the garden area.
We're also going to install a switch next to the back porch and run a circuit out to the end of the patio area to mount a LED spotlight, period.
It might require two, just if you think so, because it's quite a big yard.
Yeah, so like put them on the corners?
Yes.
Okay. We will cut in a double gang box at the back porch light switch. Period.
Oops. Maybe four, like one, and then one over there and one over there.
So 1, 2, and then one on each side?
Correct.
Okay. We'll put 4 LED floodlights up there. We're going to put 2 on the furthest end of the patio facing the backyard, period. We're going to place 1 to the right side of the patio, facing the right side of the backyard, period. We're going to place another one on the left side of the patio, facing the left side of the yard, period. Okay, so now we're up to 21,000.
Affirmative.
All right. That everything?
I just have a few more questions. Here's my card.
Okay.
So it just has my address, telephone number, and email.
Sure.
I just wanted to ask you a few questions, and that is, as we are doing business, are we being watched by anyone else or monitored by anyone else?
No.
We're not?
No.
Okay. So we are not being promoted
No.
or advertised?
No.
Okay. And
I would have to disclose that.
yeah, I understand. Okay. You know, okay sounds like okay.
I know.
Yeah. Okay.
So then what I'll do is I'll take 2,118 today.
Affirmative.
And then I got to rewrite the payment structure in here because it got lost in the switching.
Okay, let me write that down.
Payment structure will be as follows: colon, new paragraph, 10% deposit, new paragraph, 50% day one of work, new paragraph, 40% last day of work on and in the house, period, new paragraph, 10% upon panel placement, period. Okay.
All right, and when you were doing business with me, did you feel threatened?
Not at all.
You didn't feel in danger?
No.
Okay, and did you feel that I have access? You saw my house?
Yeah.
Did you see any drugs?
No.
Okay, and did you see any evidence that there's anything to do harm to people?
No.
Okay, and do you see any evidence that I'm a magician?
No.
Excellent. Okay. Yeah, it'll be a pleasure doing business with you.
So, do you want to do debit card or check today?
Debit card.
Okay.
My checks are, I'm waiting on them.
Okay, that's fine.
I might have trouble. I might have to call the financial institution because they like to have me call them
Okay. For today?
for all the payments.
Okay, okay. Let me just get a signature right there in that box. That's for the work. I'll email this all to you.
Maybe I should sign that better. What do you
Yeah,
think?
let's do that again.
Yeah.
Try to write your name out there.
Yep.
It doesn't have to look perfect. That's fine, Jason. Okay. I'm just trying to think of the ones that I've got to work, because I'm going to go home and work on those tonight, ordering the new ones for you, so I'm just trying to make sure I got them all.
Do you ever establish, I think it's called ACH or AHC, where I can link your account to my bank account and then I can make payment that way?
I don't think we do that. No, we don't. I don't think they do that.
Electronic payment?
No.
Okay,
No, it's all going to either have to be debit or check.
affirmative. Well, if ever down the road, if you want to give me your
I'll talk to my
checking
secretary.
routing.
My secretary would know about all that stuff.
Okay,
I'm just not. She handles all the finances and everything like that.
affirmative. And what's the total estimate?
So the total, I'll give you the remainder. Let me run this first. Then I'll give, the total is going to be $21,184.
Okay,
And then today we're just going to take 2,118.
okay,
Let's see this first.
sure.
I went to school with a Michael Moody up in Grass Valley. $3195. Oops. 5654. $1126. And then what's the billing zip code with that card?
95608.
And just a signature for the 2,118 today.
Okay.
Oh, that's being goofy.
So you just wrote down my PIN number on the back, the security number.
I just put it in this.
I can trust that you won't.
Oh, I don't have access to it.
You won't do it again, right?
No.
Okay.
Nope. Yeah, it says, it did say decline. You might have to call your bank.
Yeah. Okay, I'll call the bank.
I'm not really sure, yeah.
Fidelity debit card services. Oh, I just got a notification from them.
Oh, if you got, then you can click yes on that. On your phone. If you accept it, then I can go back and rerun it. Because they're just letting you know that somebody's trying to run your card.
Yeah. That's the first time I got a debit card transaction decline notification from Fidelity.
Did you get a text message?
Yeah.
Well, if you go into the text message itself, it might have a link on it where you can click yes, this was me.
No, it says it's declined. I have to call them.
Okay.
It says go to fidelitydebitcard.com for details. I don't really want to do that. I'll just call them, yeah.